back to the last of the comparison videos with the Palmer's Flip Balm in Juicy Watermelon. This one up against the EOS Fresh Watermelon flavor, so let us get started. Format-wise, they're both dome-type lip balms. I will show you in case you have not stuck around for the others. The Palmer's has a flatter top than the EOS does, but same general idea. Now, packaging-wise, the EOS is a bit more basic for being just a sphere, whereas, I almost dropped it. That would have been really bad. It landed in my hand, not on the floor, so okay, that's salvageable. Okay, anyways, this is shaped like a little tulip, and obviously it flips open and shut, so there is that, but other than that, it's essentially the same kind of somewhat spherical idea, just a bit more complicated. They're both natural and organic products. This was very much limited edition. It's one of the hardest EOS products to get a hold of, actually. You can only, at this point, get it in last year's spring pack, which came with passion fruit. Before that, it's been available in a Christmas pack or two, and was at one point available in the Alice in Wonderland set, and had the Mickey Mouse ears on it. Whereas this one, I think, is a permanent staple of their line. The amount of product you get in these is supposedly the same. They claim to both have 1/4 ounce, but I know that the EOS looks like it has a lot more in it. But if I tip them up next to each other, the Palmer's is bigger around, but not that much so to where I think it would make that huge of a difference for being that much shorter with the wax, but who knows? Who knows? Excuse me. With the shelf life, the Palmer's Flip Balm is good for 12 months after you open it, so I've been trying to use it up quickly. This one, actually, I still have the box for this one, and its expiration date is October of 2017, so yeah, I should probably get on using this one up, too. Anyway, although, I think it also has the once opened thing on it somewhere, maybe? No, it doesn't. Never mind. Anyways, I said shelf life. Price point, this was either $2.50 or $3.50. I really need to look at the site and double check that. Whereas this, because it was in that 2-pack, cost more, and you can't just buy it individually. But, I believe I paid about $7 for that 2-pack when I got it, but that was when it first came out. It might be less if you can still find places selling it, although I don't know that anywhere is necessarily still selling last year's spring pack unless you go to, like, eBay. Sturdiness-wise, this is rubberized plastic, so it is prone to being nicked up, dinged up, those sort of things, whereas this is a harder plastic, but it's a thinner plastic, so it's probably more prone to cracking, and because of the flip mechanism, I'm kind of worried about that potentially breaking at some point, so I don't know that one of these is necessarily all that much sturdier than the other. Plus, this one has the tendency to pop open with little to no effort. Of course, now that I go and say that, now it wants to stick, but usually, and I just put my thumb in it, I am just having a bad time of things today, aren't I? But, yeah, normally it just goes boink and flips open real freaking easy, so, yeah. Anyhow, in a purse, I could see that being problematic real quick, and I did get some on it. That's okay, it'll just get shinier. Anywho, in terms of special features, neither of them have medication, neither of them have SPF, but this one does have that flipping action, which counts as a special feature, whereas this is just EOS and nothing particularly special about that. Scent-wise, they're actually fairly similar. I'm going to check them side by side. My nose is also a little stuffed right now, so yeah, so this smells very authentically watermelon with like a hint of chocolate because of the cocoa butter in it, whereas this one smells like essentially the same thing minus the cocoa butter, but not as strongly. So if you want a stronger scent, I would recommend going with the Flip Balm. Same with the flavor. This one tastes just like you bit into a watermelon. It's actually a pretty distinct flavor. This one also tastes pretty much just like that, but not near as strongly, so that. Consistency-wise, they're both on the thin side, which, given how the Honeysuckle Honeydew EOS is, I was kind of surprised at how much thinner the Fresh Watermelon one is, given that they're essentially the same scent and flavor. But yeah, this one's considerably thinner, but it still has that really rich texture to it and just super smooth, so I like that. Whereas this has more of an oily, watery kind of a thinner texture to it, so this one's more like if you melted down butter and put it on your lips. This one's more like a really soft, chapsticky type wax on your lips. But for shine factor, this one wins big time because it's super glossy, whereas this one does not have that much shine to it. I think the actual sphere itself has more shine than it actually has on your lips. Longevity-wise, though, this one lasts longer than this one because this one, being so melty, comes off really quickly, be it just through you licking your lips or absorbing through your lips or you drinking or eating something and coming off that way, whereas this one actually stays on for a while. I put it on over an hour ago. It's still going strong, so there's that. So, if I were gonna pick one of these over the other, oh goodness. I really don't want to chicken shit out and do a tie again like I did with the last one, even though if I were being completely fair with myself, I think I would just make it a tie because I do really love both these products, but I'd be lying if I told you guys that I don't think I like this one more than this guy. I think I do. I think this one actually wins by a little bit, but don't get me wrong, this one, I adore it. This EOS is probably one of, if not my absolute favorite EOS in my collection, but I think ultimately I like this product just a teensy bit more than this guy, but they are very similar in an awful lot of ways, so even if you can only get a hold of one of them, you're probably not missing out on a whole terrible lot with the other one, but yeah. So anyway, that's about all I have to say on this. So as usual, if you like the video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you have this one? Do you have that one? Do you have both of them? Which one do you like better and why? And let me know what you'd like to see me review most next, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me in the comments. And until next time, bye!